Wheeler, that's Ted's middle name. It's a good one for him. So the reason I'm here today is that Ted Wheeler and the city council need to have me in jail to feel safe with their $2 million in security, because free speech is not accepted in the city of Portland. And yesterday I went to court and a judge illegally tried to bar me from City Hall pending trial for having 6 minutes and 15 minutes of free speech respectively. For each of those incidents of free speech, one on May 22nd, one on May 29th, they would like me in jail for 1 year, 1 month each. So if you speak over your 3 minutes or don't have an appointment in City Hall, you can expect to go to jail for 1 year and 1 month per speech. That's good to know, because I think a lot of us might want to come try that. The scary thing about civil disobedience is that there's nothing special about me. I'm not elected, I don't lead any group, I'm a writer and a dad. And I can stand against tyranny, and so can you. I can stand against tyranny, and so can you. And that's a beautiful thing, because that, as Reverend Dr. James Lawson, who worked with Martin Luther King and Gandhi, will tell you that one of the only ways to create sustainable governmental change is through civil disobedience, through breaking the unjust laws. And Joe Walsh, a gentleman that is a hero of mine, who's right here. Say good morning, Joe Walsh.
Good morning.
Good morning. Joe actually took the city of Portland to court, and I cited Joe's case in court yesterday to the judge and told the judge that it was not legal for him to bar me from City Hall for using my free speech, and that this case had been decided in Walsh versus the city of Portland. He told me that I could appeal that, and I told him he could arrest me because I would not. So there is principle at stake here. And Joe asked me, can I talk you out of this? And I said no. And I know my parents will be very upset. I know my kids aren't happy. I can tell you that I savored my freedom and my dog and my kids very much last night, because I don't know how long I'm going to be in jail for. But I'll tell you this. If it's between my free speech and jail, I'll take jail. And if it's between Ted Tevis Wheeler, having me in jail and my free speech, we'll see who wins. I'm willing to stay in jail as long as Ted Tevis Wheeler needs me to, until he's out of office. So,
I think your cab's here.
We have a cab here. Yeah, this lovely lady, I want to introduce her before she goes, because she marched with Dr. King. Did you not? You did. And what's your name, ma'am? Would you like to tell us?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Well, it's lovely to meet you. Welcome to Portland. I look forward to getting arrested for your civil rights and free speech, and I thank you for standing with us. Nice. It's nothing. No, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. If the oligarchs need me to be in jail for them, I'm happy to do it. That's my duty.
Lived in Portland from 1992 to 2002. Cleaned up Northeast community, built 250 homes, sold them to first-time home buyers who had connections to the Brownings in Vanport.
Wow.
I come back after working 10 years, my time, my baby's time. Took 10 years, gone to 20, come back, and they done fucked it up.
Of course they did. Of course they did, because Ted and the city council care nothing for the people. They don't listen to our testimony.
We were the most affordable city.
Right.
Most livable downtown.
How many of your friends live downtown now?
I don't know.
Very few, right?
Downtown is because they didn't have sense enough to keep the houses that we built. The highest price house was $60,000.
Right.
We got a $15,000 down payment. We got 10 years tax abatement. They abated the taxes on the improvement 10 years. Then it was graduated. So I look now at Mississippi, I don't even believe it.
It's
250 first-time home buyers. Where are they?
There are none.
Yeah.
There are none. Most.
Well, there goes her cab.
We're never going to. That's all right. We'll call her another cab. This is more important than a cab.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Everything you say makes sense.
1948, Vanport flood. That's history. That's real.
Yes, it is.
I was born in 1947. I came in 1992. We researched. Every black family knew who died in Vanport, who survived it, who was traumatized by it. We found those people, worked with the
See, I'm all trying to be nice and polite. Oh man.
Such a dick. They both look high.
Hey, what's your name? You guys good.
That was the biggest shot.
Cars up there. If you notice, I'm not even on the street.
Well,
I'm 72 years old.
72. Well, you're doing it. You're doing it. All right, folks. Well, I don't want anybody to be getting bored here. Hey, my friends, all of us, they're out here. You know, you guys coming. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and walk into City Hall. Joe, can I follow you into City Hall? I would be honored if you would be doing.
I'll ask Jeff. I have any of the phone numbers on me.
Get me a cab before you go in.
I don't have any phone numbers either, but we will get City Hall to do that. We'll let them
Yeah.
know. I'm gonna.
Let me call Broadway Cab again. I got it.
Okay.
Are you gonna show these kids about?
Well, we're gonna just go do this right now. I'm gonna follow Joe into the den of terror.
Into the den of terror.
Oh shit. And they want to overcharge me, and they want to scare everybody so that none of you ever do
Broadcasting going up.
This is Portland. There's thousands of lots of There's Portlandia, and now she's walking there all day. Now look at this. In Portlandia, look. Child rapist, Leo Goldsmith. In the picture of Portlandia displayed at City Hall. If you think they care about raping your children, you are wrong. Dorothy Elmore, you threatened to kill Vince in the last few years. Does G4S protect Vince from you in the building? When you were an assistant police chief, did you get fired or did you quit?
I'm calling you a pre-trial officer.
You should. I already told the judge you can take me there. And don't touch me.
I'm not going there. You cannot go in there. You cannot go in there.
Don't touch me. I'm not going in. I don't want to go in. I just want to take pictures of your pedophile. You matter unless you're a 13-year-old girl who got fucked by Neil Goldschmidt. Then you don't matter. You matter. Be the difference unless your mother got hired by the mayor so the mayor could molest you when you come to see your mommy from St. Mary's Girls Catholic School.
You need to leave right now.
Right.
You have an order
Right.
that you cannot be in this building.
Right, I talked to the judge about this. I suggested you take me into custody yesterday. I'm gonna spend a long time in jail. That's my goal, is that you guys put me in jail so you can feel safe. I want you to earn your $2 million without working too hard. See, this guy doesn't understand freedom. This guy does not understand freedom and civil rights. He's shaking his head like he's so dismayed because he thinks that child rapists should be protected. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Sir, do you know how sad that is? Are you a grandfather? What if Ted Wheeler raped your grandchild? Just hypothetically.
Okay.
Or what if Neil Goldschmidt raped your grandchild? Would you keep him on the wall? I will take no papers from you. Go away. Please step away from me. You're trespassing
You are
on my
being
territory.
trespassed.
This is my city. You have no authority here. G4S does. I don't recognize G4S's authority.
I'm not G4S. I'm the city.
You're not anything.
I am the city.
You are nothing.
You are trespassed. You need to leave. You are officially trespassed. You
Right,
need to
I
leave.
know. Thank you for that.
Mr. Black, you need to officially trespass. You need to leave the building.
You need to call Matt Jacobson. He's my best friend now.
I did.
Okay, great.
Hand him on.
City Council's Chamber of Horrors. Chamber of Terrorists. Here's the auditor's office. This lady is actually maybe the only person. Whoops. This lady may literally be the only person in City Hall that doesn't be honest. This lady has actually called the police bureau out on their insane bullshit. Insane bullshit. Good job, Mary Cole. Calabero. You know, public services that do their job are great people. Mary Cole Calabero, City Auditor, Office 310. Well done, ma'am. Well done. The Three Stooges. Yeah, it's kind of sad. You know, they shouldn't do this to these people, give them jobs that they can't do. Because they have no authority, right? They're not police. They're not City of Portland, employees. They're just mercenary goons, and their firm does overseas international terror. So let's talk about overseas international terror in G4S. In fact, we can interview them. Do you know what your company does overseas? Do you know that they torture children? Do you care? Okay, that's going to be a non-answer. So they do. They torture children. They imprison children. They kill people in Palestinians. There's a dignitary in the City Hall. Welcome, sir. We don't have free speech here, but we're glad you're here today. I'll be going to jail for Ted Wheeler, sir. He needs to be in jail to feel safe. And so his $2 million can be well spent. So, what do we have here? Everybody good? Everybody's good. So, I'm sure that my team should be coming soon. Alright, guys. Here's everybody. All excited for all this action. And the fact that a community member walking into City Hall literally terrifies these guys because they're here to cover up crimes of police murder. Police murder. The murder of Andre Gladden, who's a blind man framed by the cops, murdered and framed by the cops right here in Portland, Oregon. They didn't even know he was blind. They're so stupid. They framed a blind man claiming that he obtained and tried to use a knife. Yeah, that was a bad move, and the cop and the witness are both lying. It's pathetic. Ted covers that up. Ted's played a major role in covering up the murder of Patrick Kimmons. Ted had played a major role in covering up and quashing the murder and the investigation of Moose Quantas Hayes. Terrell Johnson. Jason Washington was killed by the Portland State University police, who just shot another person right here in our little city. We have a little Portland State University Police Department that kills people within the city too. And then John Elfritz was shot dead by a firing squad in a place, a homeless shelter. He was not houseless, but he went in there. And a place where they help people and help people in mental health crisis. John got a 30-second firing squad with dogs barking. It looked like something